Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today we are diving into something truly epic. We're counting down some of the absolute best Chinese dramas you have to see. So if you're looking for that next big binge watch, trust me, you're gonna wanna get your watch list ready.
So are you in the mood for some epic love stories, some jaw-dropping betrayal, and a little bit of destiny thrown in? Well, you are definitely in the right place. Let's kick this thing off.
Kicking things off at number 10, we've got a high-stakes historical thriller that's going to keep you on the edge of your seat.
This one is called The Wanted Detective. So get this, you're the best detective around, right? But then you're framed for a series of absolutely horrible murders. After 3 years in hiding, you've got to sneak back into the capital, team up with your old crew, and start solving these bizarre new cases, all for a shot at clearing your own name. I mean, if you love a good, clever mystery where the characters are just as interesting as the crime, this is totally your show.
Right, coming in at number 9, we're gonna switch gears a little bit. We're leaving historical warfare behind and jumping straight into the world of high fantasy and, cultivation. That's the genre where characters are trying to become immortal or gain these incredible supernatural powers. So this one is called When Destiny Brings the Demon. Get this, a totally normal office worker from our time gets zapped into a fantasy world. She wakes up and finds out she's now a disciple serving the super reclusive, incredibly powerful Grand Master, who, oh by the way, has been sealed inside a mountain for the last 500 years. No big deal.
And what makes this show so compelling is the dynamic between these two. I mean, the Grandmaster is your classic brooding villain, right? He's full of rage, totally bent on revenge. But our hero? She's the exact opposite. A total slacker, no ambition, just this calming, healing vibe. And it's this complete contrast that just fascinates him. It sparks this completely unexpected romance between a guy filled with rage and a girl who just wants to chill. It's a connection that really defies all logic.
All right, cracking our number 8 spot. Now we're stepping into the, let's just say, treacherous world of the Imperial Court for a story about some deadly conspiracies. Unveiled Jadewind. And wow, this story starts with a bang. A princess dies mysteriously at a big banquet, but the investigation turns up something shocking. Turns out she was the murderer, getting revenge for a betrayal before taking her own life. This just rips the lid off all these court conspiracies. But what really makes it stand out is its focus on the lives of the women in the imperial harem, the tough choices they have to make. It's just a really compelling story of revenge, justice, and digging up old secrets.
Coming in at number 7, we're heading into a much darker, much more mysterious part of the martial arts world. Brace yourselves for whispers of fate. Our main character, Tang Liqi, seems perfect on the surface, calm, collected, totally brilliant. But underneath all that, he's hiding a psychopathic streak and a secret that could get everyone killed. And that secret is all tied up in his dark destiny. He gets dragged into this massive conflict that's threatening to just wipe out the entire martial arts community. And he's forced to face this horrifying possibility that he's the chosen sacrifice, who could either save them all or destroy everything.
All right, number 6 is here. And for this one, we're diving into a really lush fantasy world filled with gods and demons. This is the Unclouded Soul. You've got this super carefree girl who accidentally stumbles into the Valley of 10,000 Demons. Now this place is being torn apart by everyone looking for this treasure that corrupts you with desire. And who does she meet? The reborn Demon King. And what makes this story so great is that he's seen how desire messes people up, but then he meets her. And she has this pure, desire-free heart that just captivates him. It's their bond, this unlikely connection, that might be the only thing that can save both the human and demon worlds.
Welcome to the world of the Vendetta of Anne. The city used to be ruled by these terrifying Hubin Dark guards, but they've all just vanished. And now there's this huge power vacuum, and the city is ready to explode into chaos. This is where Shi Huaiyan comes in. The leader of the Hubin killed his father, and he has spent the last decade just planning his revenge. So he puts together this incredible team, a powerful general, a master swordsman, and a brilliant strategist. Together, they form this secret alliance to wage a shadow war against the Hubin, and literally, the fate of the empire is hanging in the balance. All right, our number 4 pick is a story with a premise that is so unique and absolutely fascinating.
In Hidden Shadow, we meet a girl named Anju, who, let's just say, is not what she appears to be, all thanks to a very, very rare condition.
You see, she has what's known as dual souls. That means her one body is home to 2 totally different personalities. This constant internal battle is what drives her journey as she goes from being this ordinary girl to a super skilled royal special agent, all while trying to deal with war, conspiracy, and, of course, a little romance. And now we've made it to the top 3. Kicking it off at number 3 is this powerful story about identity, betrayal, and one woman's incredible fight to reclaim her honor against absolutely impossible odds. This one is called Legend of the Female General. It's all about Hee-yeon, the daughter of a nobleman who has to pretend to be her own brother just to protect her family. I mean, her journey is just wow. It's incredible. Just look at this path. She starts out in disguise, right? Then she goes off to the battlefield and becomes this celebrated hero, all while pretending to be a man. She comes home a legend, only to get brutally betrayed by her own family. But she doesn't give up. No way. She survives, takes on a brand new identity, and joins the military again from the very bottom. She's determined to climb all the way back to the top and reclaim every single thing that was taken from her. Just amazing.
Our runner-up, coming in at number 2, is the epic tale Rebirth. This one follows Chukiao, a slave girl who gets rescued by a noble heir. They form this really powerful bond, but when their ambitions clash and trust just shatters, she gets thrown into these brutal power struggles. The whole story is about her transformation. She rises from literally nothing to become a symbol of hope, fighting for justice and her people. It's a truly inspiring journey to watch.
And here we are, the number 1 must-watch epic drama on our list. A story of assassins, rebellion, and a desperate, bloody fight for control. Our top pick, everyone, is Blood River. The whole story centers around the secret and incredibly deadly assassin organization called the Dark River, which is made up of 3 powerful and very competitive families. So this here really breaks down the whole power struggle. You've got the leadership, the Grand Elders, who suddenly get hit with this mysterious poison. Seeing a massive opportunity. The 3 families that basically are the organization decide, you know what? It's our time. They rebel to try and seize power for themselves. And that leaves just one loyal guard, Sumu Yu, standing between them and total control, forced to fight his own former allies to protect the old guard. So there you have it, an absolutely epic list, packed with everything from political revenge and star-crossed romance to all-out battles for power. We've given you the goods. Now the only question left is, which one are you going to watch first?